Hey ladies, welcome to the 5 Day Reels Challenge. I am so excited to share with you ladies how you can get more engagement, more growth, and more clients from your page in the end. This week's challenge is going to be all about engagement. It's going to be all about getting you visible so that you can get in front of more clients. We're probably going to do a separate challenge later on that goes over the monetization part of it or you making money from Reels. But first, I think we should start with step one. Step one is growth and visibility. So that's what this challenge is going to be about the entire week. So the first thing that I want you to do is when you're signed up, if you're already signed up and you're getting this email, if you have not been added to our Facebook chat, then go ahead and message me over on Facebook. It's my name, Knifey Burks. Message me over on Facebook and I'll add you to the chat. If you were not added, it's because your name on Facebook may be different from your name that you signed up with. So just make sure you message me there so that you can be added to the support chat. Also, in each day, what I'm going to do is go ahead and send you guys an email. In that email, it will be the video for each day. You'll get that email by around maybe 9, I would say 9 or 10 a.m. You should have that video each morning, maybe even sooner. But I want to make sure that I'm emailing those to you every day so that you can save them in your email for future use, or you'll also have access to it on my website. So my website is my name, knifeyburks.com. When you go to my website, just use the same login information that you entered when you signed up. If you do not remember your password, then just go ahead and click forgot password because it'll be easier and quicker for you to do it on your end. If you send a request to me, it might be about 24 hours before you can get in. So just make sure you're just doing the forgot password option. So what we're going to learn each day. And I dropped this in the chat so that you ladies will have this as well. But day one is going to be the types of reels to post to get the most engagement and growth. We do not want to waste time posting reels that get less than 100 likes. And I'm going to tell you in day 5, when we're going through testing and archiving, the reels that we're going to go over when to archive a reel or when to redo that reel if you think it's a good reel. So day 2 is going to be about writing captions and using the right hashtags. There's other things that I want to go over in that day 2 that I forgot to mention in this, but I'm going to add that in as well. One more thing that I don't want you to miss, because I know this one thing is going to is the one thing that attributes to my growth or the engagement that I'm getting now on Instagram. Day 3 is going to be all about how to get your reels done for an entire week in 1 hour or less. I sit down for an hour and I create my reels for an entire week. So I'm going to share with you that process in day 3. Day 4 is going to talk to you about post timing. What time should you post? And also, should you schedule reels as well? So we're going to go over that in day 4. And then day 5 again is going to be all about testing the reels, what to look for, what to change if you're not getting the engagement, and archiving reels as needed. So that's going to be our day 1 through day 5. But if you have any questions during the challenge, be sure to go ahead and drop them in the support chat, our Facebook group chat, and so that I can respond to you quickly. Most of you ladies know that I love doing video because I can get my point across much quicker with video than typing a long response. So go ahead, drop your questions there. The chat is probably going to be open about 7 days, maybe about 10, because Sunday is Christmas. So I'm probably going to keep it open probably about 10 days, so you'll have a little time next week to get the support that you need for your reels as well. So let's start with day 1. Day one, today we're going to talk about the types of reels to post to get the most engagement and growth. But first, we want to go over what is engagement, because I know a lot of you just consider engagement commenting, but engagement is more than comments. So let's look at the reels. You see these buttons that I'm hovering over now? This is considered engagement. So a like, a comment, a share, and a save is considered engagement. And if you're getting a ton of shares, a ton of shares is important, but if you're getting a ton of saves, that's important because that means that people want to come back to your content. So that's one thing that you need to think about when you are creating content. Think about, is this something that someone wants to save to come back to? Think about, is this something that someone wants to share? And think about, is this something that someone wants to comment on when you're creating it? If you're just creating a reel just to have it show up on your page, or just to say that I've done a reel for the day, that's not going to be enough to get that engagement and to get that growth that you need for your page. My page set literally before I started using reels, my page set at about 350 followers, set stagnant for about a year. I didn't have the time to do reels. I didn't even try to do reels, to be honest with you ladies. But when I started working on posting a reel a day, getting consistent with it, and also being intentional about the reels that I was posting, I went from 350 to over 1,300 followers in about 30 days. So I'm going to help you ladies with that this week. So engagement, let's go over that again really quickly. Engagement is likes, comments, shares, and saves. So make sure you're thinking about, when you're creating your content, is this something that somebody wants to save? And then let's go over the type of reels that's getting the most engagement. If you're looking at my page right now, you will see the type of reels that I'm doing that's getting the most engagement. So like, for example, this reel here, because I'm in real estate, I know the two types of reels that I do are inspirational reels and reels with beautiful homes on it, or organization ideas. So just think about a couple of buckets of content that you can duet. Like, for those of you that are authors or course creators, you can find people that are always inspirational, always giving good motivational speeches. Start duetting those people. When you're duetting people such as celebrities, if you notice on my page, a lot of the duets that I'm doing are from celebrities. And the reason that I do those duets are because when people are scrolling through Instagram, it stops their scroll. So when you see Lauryn Hill with Knifey Burks, especially if you know Knifey Burks, or even if you don't know Knifey Burks, if you see Lauryn Hill, you're going to stop scrolling. If you see Tyler Perry with me or with you, or if they don't know either one of us, they will stop scrolling because they see Tyler Perry. Now, this one got a lot of views, and also a lot of comments and a lot of likes, almost 1,000 likes. And the reason that this one got so much interaction is because there are a lot of people that are opposed to Tyler Perry shows, and there are a lot of people that are that love Tyler Perry shows like I do. So there was a battle basically in the chats, which kept increasing me or pushing me up in the feed. So if you can find things that are controversial or people that are controversial, you're always going to get more engagement, but I wouldn't do the negative type of controversy. Well, for me on my page, I wouldn't do the negative type of controversy. So the types of reels that get the most engagement are the duets, motivational quotes, like these motivational quotes, and then the tips. So a lot of, like this one is giving a tip. And it's a duet and a tip. So basically you're getting a double double whammy. So think about the three, or think about the buckets of content that you want to share. So just say, for example, if you are someone that sells jewelry, if you want to create content on beautiful jewelry, you want to do content on closet organization, and that will go well with jewelry, because where else are people going to put their jewelry, or in the closet, or on their dresser, like different things that fit with your brand. Go ahead and duet it. You can find the posts or the videos just by scrolling through Instagram, and we'll go over that in a little bit. But what do you want to look for when you're choosing posts to duet? You want to make sure you're choosing, or I'm saying duet because I think that's Twitter. I'm not Twitter. It's TikTok. It's called a remix on Instagram. But when you're looking to remix an Instagram a reel, make sure you're looking for something that's trending, or something that has a lot of views. Usually I try to get a whole bunch of views, ladies. If I can get 50 to 100K views on something, then I'm going to go ahead and use that as a trend, especially if it fits within my brand or it inspires my brand. So that's, you definitely want to look for something with a lot of views on it already before you even do it. If you're finding reels that only have like 100 views on it or less, or even less than 1,000 views, it's probably not going to be push the growth on your page that you need. So when you are creating reels, when you're in a space where you're sitting down and scrolling through your phone, like most of us do every day, we're scrolling through Instagram or we're scrolling through Facebook. As you're scrolling through the Reels tab, and let me just show you, I'm going to go ahead and screen share my phone. Okay, so when you're scrolling, you're clicking that middle button. Let me mute this. Okay, so you're going to click this middle button here to go to the Reels section. So as you scroll through, if you see this arrow right here on the left-hand side bottom, that means a reel is trending. That's the one way that you can look and see if this is something good to use. Like, it has over 14K likes already. And then it has, well, let's see if I can see their views. If you go to their page and you see here, they have over 18K views. Now, something like, you see this one, 313,000 views. So as long as it fits my brand, I would probably use something like that. Now, a reel that has like no views, like a little bit of views, I probably wouldn't use. Now, she pretty much has a lot of views on her page, on her reels. So that's one thing that I would look for. Another thing that I do is when I'm sitting down, so back to where I started. When I'm sitting down and I'm watching TV at night and I'm scrolling through, I go through and I find reels. Just say, for example, I find this reel. I would click this button here to save it, and I just save it. And so when on Saturdays, when I go through and I'm creating reels, and I'm going to go through in a couple of days and share with you my plan or what I do to get reels created in less than an hour. When I sit down, I just go to my saved file on Instagram. And when you get to my saved file, you'll see all of the reels that you have, all of the reels that I have saved that I am going to or planning to duet or to do something similar. So I would just go through, like this one has 841,000 views. Now, do you not think I'm going to duet that one? This one has 1.9 million views. Definitely duetting that one. 497,000 views. 1.6 million views, or 1.8 million views. I will be duetting that. So as you're sitting down at TV or whenever you have a little bit of free time, go through your Reels tab and just start scrolling and saving. If you're seeing something that fits within your brand, then go ahead and click save, that save button, and it will be saved for you to go ahead and use in an upcoming day.
Do it because the process takes a lifetime.
All right, so that is about it for today. So today, day one, is you want to be able to figure out what types of reels get engagement. The day 2 through 5 videos will be a lot shorter. In this video, I just wanted to explain to you ladies the process of what was going to be going on this week. So make sure when you're choosing videos, you need to decide on videos that are going to get a lot of engagement and growth right now. If we are posting, like I'm going to scroll down here on my page, you're going to see when I was doing the tips where I was actually having my VA cut down my YouTube videos. I wasn't getting as much engagement or growth from there. When I was doing the videos where I was just taking the time to create them, I wasn't getting as much engagement on these videos. The videos where I was putting together tips of my own and editing and adding to reels, it was just like I didn't see that much growth at all. But when you are looking for growth, you need to do the videos that I mentioned, or do videos similar to what I mentioned, which are the duets right now, which are popping, and then the inspirational quotes or motivational posts that are getting a lot of traction. This will start your growth on social media or on Instagram, getting you in front of a lot of people. And this will get you to a space where you will get to 10K followers easier. So the more followers you have, the more people that you have engaging and looking at your page, the more people that you will be able to sell your products or services to, or the more people that you will be able to use to grow your list. So that's it for day one. Day two, we're going to talk about the captions and also the hashtags. And then I'm going to share with you the one thing behind the scenes that I do as well to help get more visibility. So I will talk to you ladies again tomorrow on Tuesday for day two.